What's up, mi gente? This is Jackie with Bronx Baubles, bringing you another exciting video. On this video, I'm going to bring to you an amazing, fantastic, fabulous haul. This haul involves these pieces right here. And the reason why this is such an exciting haul for me is because these pieces are all made by the same designer. And I want to share this incredible find with you. So if that's your jam and you want to learn a little bit more about this incredible haul, stay with me. And you know what? Let's just get this video started. What's up, mi gente? This is Jackie from Bronx Baubles, and I'm so excited because I found this new feature on my phone and I want to give it a try here. Hoping it works out. And so let me know what your thoughts are on this dual screen recording. I can't wait to show you. Well, I was so excited about this haul because it's very rare that you find a haul that has the same designer. And so this designer is Sorrelli, Sorrelli, and I want to share what these pieces look like. And this time I left the tags on them so you can see what I paid. This one I paid $5.29. That's a ridiculous price to pay. But look at that piece. This piece has moonstones. It has those Swarovski crystals. It has these rhinestones, and it's so beautifully constructed. Sorrelli is a designer that came about in the 80s. They started out in Brooklyn. It really started on someone's kitchen table, and they expanded their line because people were going crazy for these pieces in the 80s, that they expanded it into Pennsylvania. Look at this Aurora Borealis. You can wear this from day into night. And this one cost me $4.29. And as you can see, they have the Sorrelli tag. I always wondered about these pieces, you know, when I find them in the thrift store, because how do you call it? I wonder if somebody just happened to work for this company that had a bunch of these. You know, how did they come about finding these and then donating them? The same thing happened when I sourced Wendy Gell's pieces, and all of a sudden, you know, there was tons of it flooding into this one particular thrift store. And so I don't know how they get these pieces, but you know, it has to be from the same collector or the same person donating them. So this one is $5.25. Look at that gorgeous hunking stone. Wow, that's like an emerald cut with these bad-ass chains. This is a rock and roller. And these pieces run for over $100. These earrings here, well over $100 for this one. And this here runs about $50. This company is a woman-owned company. It's stayed in the family. This is very similar to this here. This has the chains, and then this one's a little less rock and rolly, but just as fabulous. You see the way that glistens? So beautiful. This one was $5.29. And as you can see, it has a cartouche. Is this oval piece right here. Cartouche is very similar to the cartouches that the King Tut in Egypt, the Egyptians had, that signified who the king of a particular gravesite was. Wow. This type of earrings will never ever go out of style. These are beautiful Swarovski crystals that just will never go out of style. This one costs $4.29, and they retail again about $50, $40 to $50 for these simple ones that are kind of, you know, you can wear them every day. But getting back to the cartouche, it's very important that the cartouche and the name is on the pieces, because it can turn a piece, $20 piece to a $2,000 piece, and that has actually happened to me. I had found this turtle brooch at the thrift store. I paid $25 for it, and I knew it was a designer. I went online and I found who the designer was. I reached out to them. It happened to be Iraj Mioni, and he authenticated it for me during the COVID. I mailed it to him, even though he's stationed here in New York. At the time, nobody was venturing out. You see, this is a little bit more brass with the Sorrelli name on it. Look at that one. Look at the beautiful crystals on it. So I mailed it to him, and he affixed the cartouche with his name on it. He actually went into his archives and found the piece, and it was from one of his beginnings from the 1990s, early 1990s. And after he authenticated the piece for me, he mailed it back so graciously, and it turned a $25 piece that was worth $250 with the cartouche and his name. He's a designer who does bespoke pieces for famous celebrities and wealthy socialites and debutantes. And it went from a $25 thrift store find to $250 retail to a piece that was worth $2,500 just because of his cartouche. So these pieces are always made more important or more valuable if the name of the designer is on them. Look at the construction on these pieces, Sorrelli. These are all handmade pieces. They take pride in their pieces. It's a female-owned company. They're located in Pennsylvania, originally from Brooklyn. And they started back in the 80s, and they stand by their pieces so that if anything goes wrong with any of these pieces, a stone is missing, this breaks off, the cartouche falls off, the post falls off, you could actually send it back to the company and they will replace it. If you're unhappy with the piece and you don't want the piece anymore, you can mail it back and they refund you your money. I don't know how that works out, but that's how they do it. Look at this piece here. I just realized that this is a Sorrelli piece, but it doesn't have the cartouche. So it's just my word against anybody else's. So this piece, I wonder if I go ahead and send this to Sorrelli, if they will authenticate it for me and add the cartouche. I should test it, shouldn't I, right? Let me know if you think I should go ahead and test their 100% satisfaction guarantee, because I know that this is a Sorrelli piece just by the way it's constructed. And how do you call it? Let's compare it. You see? Even the use of the backing and the quality of these stones are impeccable. And Sorrelli is known for their quality. Look how gorgeous. I'm so fortunate. Look at this piece, cost me $5.29. I scooped these all up and I asked the lady, you know, is there any more back there? Please take another look. Unfortunately, I grabbed all of them. I don't even know what I'll be doing with these pieces because, you know, at some point I have to send them back out to the wild. This is the same design as this with different colorways. This has a mystic topaz with cloudy moonstone and grayish crystals, and this is clear crystals with aurora borealis and a white moonstone. So fab. And then check this piece out. This is magnifique. I would guess that these are from the 1990s, or they might even be modern. I don't know. Look at the way it's soldered. The construction is A1 on point. The quality of the stones, they're just blinding me, right? Yeah, so beautiful. And then, oh, these are fabulous. Oh, I just realized, look. And then we have these. And then, where's that other one? And then we have these. Let's see if I can do it like this. Same design in 3 different colorways. Super, super fabulous. Look at the gorgeous, gorgeous back. This is in gold. This is in silver. The backs I want to show you. This is challenging for me, this video. I hope you like it. Let me know your thoughts on it. And this is in like a nickel. A little bit darker than the other one. So, just to give you an idea. Sometimes, you know, the backs of these pieces are just as important or even more important than the front. Oh, the brilliance of these blue stones. Wow, I really needed a manicure for this. Yeah, sorry, my nails look a little banged up. I do a lot of things with my hands. I started painting again. I'm going to show you some of my paintings when they're completed. Look at the way these are constructed. So nice. It has this chain, and then they're soldered with the cartouche in the back. It looks like this one. I don't know why you didn't notice that before. How the different colorways just changes the way these things look. So wonderful, aren't they? You have to share with me which is your favorite. And then here is the piece de resistance. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is super gorgeous. It almost has like a 3D because it's raised. I don't know if you can see that well. Filming like this is challenging, but let me know what you think. You think if I should continue to do that? You see how that's constructed? 2 layers. So nice, right? Oh, nice. So my friends, that's my gorgeous, great, incredible haul of Sorrelli jewelry, or earrings I should say. I wish I can go back and see if they have other pieces. Usually what happens is this is a collector or someone who worked for the company or something like that, and they just get rid of it because they, you know, they don't want it anymore. And then people like me go goo goo gaga over these pieces, and I buy them and I don't know what to do with them. I know that I'll be retiring in a few years, and my thought process is potentially, you know, being a vendor, maybe an educator as a jewelry historian, because I really see myself more as a jewelry historian more than I see myself as a vendor. But I have so much stuff that I've accumulated through the years that I really have to send it out to the world. My daughter does not want to fiddle with any of these things after my demise. And I honestly don't think it's right or fair to do that to her. And so my idea is to learn how to sell these things. And so that's what I'm going to try doing. And let me know what your thoughts are on this. So, which is my favorite one of these? Man, this is a hard one because these are so spectacular. It'll probably be this one here with the blue, or this one here, the Mystic one. Love that, love that, love that. Or I wish I had more of these. These are phenomenal. These are clip-ons. These are the only clip-ons in this whole bunch. All the other ones have posts. But check out Sorrelli. I went on their website. They have amazing pieces of jewelry there. I really love their stuff. Very reminiscent of vintage jewelry that are made, you know, to look like vintage, but they're modern. And I think that, you know, these pieces are going to be collectibles of the future. So let me know which is your favorite. And remember, stay fabulous, stay beautiful, and be fierce. And always rock your beautiful vintage costume jewelry and your Sorrelli pieces in good health. With that, my loves, mwah, 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 mwah. Bye. Love you. Oh, before I go, take a look at some of my shorts. I've been posting a lot of shorts with Get Ready With Me Jewelry Edition. I show you what I wear. And also, okay. Look at these two. Hey, Flick and Flack. Tom and Jerry. Say hi to my folks out there. All right. Bye, peoples. Love you. Bye. Hola, familia. If you like my content and want to be part of this vintage costume jewelry tribe, don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and leave me a comment. Love to hear from all of you. Ciao.